Hello friend. Now in previous video we have seen the definition of complete metric space. Now see what is the definition of complete metric space. A metric space M-row, it is said to be a complete. A metric space M-row, it is said to be a complete metric space. Complete metric space means every Cauchy sequence, it is the convergent sequence in that particular metric space. See what is the definition of complete metric space. Complete metric space means every Cauchy sequence, it is the convergent sequence in M, then that metric space M-row, it is said to be a complete metric space. Now in previous video we have seen two examples. R2, it is a complete metric space, and we have taken second example as show that RD, it is a complete metric space. We have seen these two examples. R2, it is a complete metric space, and what is second example? Discrete metric space RD, it is also a complete metric space. So see, first of all, remember the definition of complete metric space. Complete metric space means if we prove that every Cauchy sequence, it is the convergent sequence in that particular metric space, then the metric space, it is said to be a complete metric space. Now let us take third example on this complete metric space, and this is our example. Prove that open interval 0, 1 with usual metric, show that it is not a complete metric space. Now see what is the meaning of usual metric space. Usual metric space, it is denoted by the notation R1. R1, it is the symbol for usual metric, and this is given by the metric distance of xy is equal to mod x minus y. This is called the usual metric, or this is called the absolute metric. Now we want to show that this open interval 0, 1 with this usual metric, show that this is not a complete metric space. Now see what is the definition of complete metric space. Complete metric space means show that every Cauchy sequence, it is the convergent sequence. If you prove the every Cauchy sequence, if it is the convergent sequence in that particular metric space, then the metric space, it is said to be a complete metric space. Now we want to show that this is not a complete metric space. Not complete metric space means we have to show that Cauchy sequence, it is not the convergent sequence. Let us take any Cauchy sequence. We take suppose this sequence xn equal to 1 upon n. Obviously the variation of n, it is from 2 to infinity. Consider this sequence and show that this is the Cauchy sequence, but this is not the convergent sequence. If you prove that this is the Cauchy sequence and it is not convergent sequence, that means we can say that this is not the complete metric space. Complete metric space means the Cauchy sequence, it is the convergent sequence, it is called the complete metric space. Not complete metric space means let us take any Cauchy sequence and show that this is not convergent in that metric space. So write down the solution. So this is the solution. Consider this sequence and consider this sequence xn is equal to suppose 1 upon n, and obviously what is the variation of n? N varies from 2 to infinity. So consider the sequence 1 upon n in open interval 0, 1. Now let us first of all prove that this is the Cauchy sequence. Now see what is the definition of Cauchy sequence. A sequence xn, it is said to be a Cauchy sequence. Cauchy sequence means for epsilon greater than 0, there exists a certain stage such that distance between any two consecutive sequences remains constant for all n and m greater than or equal to this capital M. See what is the definition of this Cauchy sequence. Sequence xn, it is said to be a Cauchy. How to show that any sequence it is the Cauchy sequence? Cauchy sequence means for epsilon greater than 0, there exists a certain stage, suppose the capital N, such that after this stage, greater than or equal to means after this stage, if we take any two consecutive sequences, then the distance between that any two consecutive sequences remains constant, then this is called the Cauchy sequence. So first of all, show that this is the Cauchy sequence. So right here, first we show that this sequence xn is a Cauchy sequence. So see what is the definition of Cauchy sequence. For epsilon greater than 0, we have to take certain stage. So right here, for epsilon greater than 0, we choose the integer, we choose the positive integer and 0 such that this n0, this is greater than or equal to 2 upon epsilon. So see, we want to show that this sequence xn, it is the Cauchy sequence. Cauchy sequence means for epsilon greater than 0, first of all we choose certain stage, n0 such that this n0, this is greater than or equal to 2 upon epsilon. N0, this is greater than or equal to 2 upon epsilon means obviously if you take the reciprocal, then this 1 upon n0, this is less than epsilon by 2. So see what is the definition of Cauchy sequence. In Cauchy sequence, we want to show that distance between any two consecutive sequences, it is less than epsilon, and this condition it should be true for all n and m greater than or equal to this certain integer. So first of all, take these two elements. So write down, let n and m greater than or equal to this positive integer and 0. And consider this distance right here. Consider distance between xn and xm. So this is equal to. So see what is this d? D means it is the usual metric, and usual metric it is given by modulus of xn minus xm. So this is equal to this modulus. Now put the value of xn, this is 1 upon n minus 1 upon m. Just separate this modulus. So this is less than or equal to 1 upon n plus 1 upon m. This is the formula. Modulus of x plus y, this is less than or equal to mod x plus mod y, or mod x minus y, this is again same formula, it is less than or equal to mod x plus mod y. So this is the same type, mod x minus y, so this is less than or equal to modulus of first term plus modulus of second term. Now this 1 upon n, this n, this is greater than or equal to n0 suppose, as well as this n, this is greater than or equal to n0. Now if we take this reciprocal 1 upon n, then this is less than 1 upon n0, as well as 1 upon m, this is less than 1 upon n0. And what is this 1 upon n0? 1 upon n0, this is less than epsilon by 2. So instead of this 1 upon n, we can put this value, this is epsilon by 2. So right here, this is less than epsilon by 2 plus 1 upon m, this is again same thing, 1 upon m, this is less than epsilon by 2. So epsilon by 2 plus epsilon by 2, this is less than epsilon. So see, we have shown that for epsilon greater than 0, there exists a certain stage n0 such that after this stage, the distance between any two consecutive sequences remains constant. This is the definition of Cauchy sequence. So right here, therefore, xn is the Cauchy sequence. So we have shown that this is the Cauchy sequence, but this is not convergent right here. But if we take the limit n tends to infinity of this sequence xn, so this is limit n tends to infinity, xn means this is 1 upon n. If you put n equal to infinity, so this is 0, and 0, this is not the element of this open interval 0, 1. So this is the convergent sequence, and we have shown that this is convergence to 0, but 0, it is not the element of that open interval 0, 1. So we can say that this is not the convergent sequence. So right here, therefore, xn is not convergent segment. So we have shown that this xn equal to 1 upon n, this is the Cauchy sequence, but this is not the convergent sequence. So according to definition of complete metric space, this is not the complete. So right here, therefore, open interval 0, 1 is not a complete metric space. So see how to show that not complete metric space. Complete metric space means Cauchy sequence, it is always the convergent sequence. That is called a complete metric space. Not complete metric space means we have to show that any Cauchy sequence show that it is not the convergent sequence. Now let us take one theorem on complete metric space. Now see what is this theorem. If M rho is a complete metric space and if A is closed subset of M, then show that this A rho, it is again the complete metric space. See what is the given condition. We are given that this metric space M rho, this is a complete metric space. Complete metric space means we know this condition that every Cauchy sequence, it is the convergent sequence. Every Cauchy sequence, it is the convergent sequence, means it is called the complete metric space. So this is the known condition. M rho, it is the complete metric space, means we know this condition that every Cauchy sequence, it is the convergent sequence in that particular metric space. Now secondly, we are given that this A, this is the closed subset of this metric space M. A, it is closed. Closed means A closer is equal to A. This is the definition of closed set. A subset A of metric space, it is said to be a closed. Closed means A closer equal to A. So this is the given condition. So we can use this condition also, okay, because A, it is the closed set. Closed subset means we have this condition that A closer equal to A. Now we want to show that this metric space A rho, this is a complete metric space. Now see what is the idea for the complete metric space. How to show that any metric space, it is the complete metric space. Complete metric space means show that let us take any Cauchy sequence xn in that metric space and show that this Cauchy sequence, it is converges to some point in that particular metric space. If we prove that every Cauchy sequence, it is the convergent sequence in that metric space, then we can say that it is the complete metric space. So write down the proof. So write down the proof. Suppose that this M rho is a complete metric space. Complete metric space means we know that every Cauchy sequence, it is the convergent sequence. Now secondly, we are given that A, it is the closed subset of this metric space M. Write down. Suppose that this arrow, it is a closed subset of this metric space M, and we want to show that this metric space arrow, this is again the complete metric space. So right here we have to show that this arrow is also a complete metric space. So see, we are given that this M, this is a complete metric space, and secondly we are given that this A, it is the closed subset of this complete metric space, and we want to show that this metric space arrow, it is also a complete metric space. That means we have to show that the closed subset of complete metric space, this is again the complete. We want to show that this A, this is again the complete metric space. So how to show that any metric space, it is the complete metric space? Let us take any Cauchy sequence in A and show that this Cauchy sequence, it is converges to some point in that particular metric space. So first of all, take any Cauchy sequence in this metric space. So right here, let xn be the Cauchy sequence in A. So let us take any Cauchy sequence in the metric space A. Now this A, this is subset of M. If xn is the Cauchy sequence in A, so obviously this xn, this is the Cauchy sequence in M also, because this is the subset of N. So right here, therefore xn is the Cauchy sequence in M, and just give the reason, because this A, this is subset of M. Now what is given condition? We are given that this metric space M, this is the complete metric space. Complete metric space means, what is the definition? Every Cauchy sequence, it is the convergent sequence. So use this condition, since M is a complete metric space. Complete metric space means, we know this condition that every Cauchy sequence, it is the convergent sequence. So because M is the complete, therefore there exists X belongs to M such that this sequence xn converges to X. So because M is the complete metric space means, we know this condition that every Cauchy sequence, it is converges to some point in that particular metric space. So see, what is this condition? We have taken this xn is the sequence in A having this condition. So rewrite this condition. So write now xn is the sequence, obviously it is the Cauchy sequence. So xn, it is the sequence in A such that we have shown that this xn, it is converges to x. So see, this is what the definition of limit point. See, we have seen the definition of limit point. What is the definition of limit point? X is called the limit point. Limit point means this is the notation for limit point. X belongs to A closure. X belongs to A closure means X, it is called the limit point. So what is the definition of limit point? If X is the limit point, then what is the definition? There exists a sequence xn in A such that this xn converges to x, then this x, this is called the limit point of A. See, what is the definition of limit point? If we find a sequence xn which converges to x, then this x, this is called the limit point for A. Exactly, that is the same definition. Okay, we have shown that xn, it is the sequence in A having this condition, okay, xn converges to x. So according to definition of limit point, this x, this is called the limit point. So right here, this implies x, this is called the limit point. A closure, it is the notation for limit point. X belongs to A closure means this x, this is called the limit point for A. So this implies x belongs to A, and this is the reason because A, it is the closed set. Closed set means A, it is same as A closure. That is the definition of closed set. So see, what we have shown, we have taken this xn, it is the Cauchy sequence in A, and we have shown that this Cauchy sequence xn converges to x belongs to same set A. So according to definition of complete metric space, we can say that every Cauchy sequence, it is the convergent sequence in that particular metric space. So according to definition of complete metric space, we can say that this A, it is called the complete metric space. So right here, thus every Cauchy sequence is the convergent sequence. So this is the definition of complete metric space. So we can say that therefore this metric space A rho is a complete metric space. So we have shown that this closed subset of complete metric space, it is a complete. So thank you for watching.